What's the easiest choice you can make? Window instead of middle seat? Picking a vendor who sends a great gift basket? Outsourcing business tasks you hate? What about selling with Shopify? Whether you're selling a little or a lot, Shopify helps you do your thing, however you cha-ching. Shopify is the global commerce platform that helps you sell at every stage of your business. From the launch your online shop stage to the first real-life store stage, all the way to the did we just hit a million orders stage. Shopify's there to help you grow. Whether you're selling scented soap or offering outdoor outfits, Shopify helps you sell. Wherever and whatever you're selling, Shopify's got you covered. Sign up for a $1 per month trial period at shopify.com/try. Go to shopify.com/try now to grow your business, no matter what stage you're in. Shopify.com/try.
At Grand Canyon University, we believe in equal opportunity, and the American dream starts with purpose. Whether your pursuit involves a bachelor's, master's, or doctoral degree, GCU's learning environments are designed for supportive networking and collaboration. With over 330 academic programs, GCU provides a path to help you fulfill your dreams. The pursuit to serve others is yours. Find your purpose at GCU. Private, Christian, affordable. Visit gcu.edu.
Welcome back to another episode of the Girl Stop Playing podcast. It's your favorite homegirl, Coriel, here to encourage you to stop playing with your potential and start working for what you want in life and in love. You already know that I'm bringing you the information and the conversations to make the money and get the honey. You can have it all as long as you are willing to work. And we got two bomb-ass guests joining us in the studio today. We got DJ Incognito and my girl DJ Mrs. Y'all made it down to the studio.
Yes.
Thank you for being here. Yep. Y'all are on that side this time. Okay. I just want to give y'all some flowers, though, for starters. Come on. We got to fix this microphone.
I did that, though. I did that. Okay. I'm going to just hold it.
It's okay.
I did this.
He'll fix it. Don't worry.
Because her intro was so on point.
We not going to cut it. Don't worry. Don't worry. The intro will remain the same.
For sure. There it is.
We good.
Yeah.
You still rolling, all right? Yeah. Okay.
Perfect.
So I just want to start by giving y'all your flowers. This is our third time, getting together.
Yes.
Your first time being here at the studio.
Yes.
Y'all welcomed me into your studio for the first two times.
Yes.
And last time y'all let me bring my girls with me.
Yeah.
And for y'all to open up, we had it lit, okay? But for y'all to open up your platform to a perfect stranger, I think through Mo. Shout out to Mo.
Shout out to Mo quick.
But I just want to give y'all your flowers because it is so appreciated in the world of like gatekeepers and all of that.
Come on now.
Shit. We appreciate y'all.
We gonna give your flowers too, girl. Look at all of this.
Thank you.
Girl, stop playing.
Girl, stop playing. Doing her biggest one.
Thank you.
We appreciate you.
So, thank you. I appreciate y'all. But introduce yourselves for the people who are not in ATL and are not familiar. Who is DJ Incognito and DJ Mrs.?
Okay, so hey y'all, I'm DJ Mrs. MISSES. I'm the co-host of Posted on the Corner with Incognito. I'm a DJ of 10 years. I do what's trending on the timeline. I mix live, and I do my big one every chance that I get, honey, period.
Yeah. What's up? Incognito, Posted on the Corner, syndicated radio personality, father, entrepreneur, and sitting on the couch at the Girl Stop Playing podcast. Wish you were here.
That part, which you should be here. So we're gonna talk business, and I'm gonna get in y'all business just a little bit, okay?
All right, cool.
So on the business side, how did you get into being a DJ? Let's start with you, DJ Mrs. Because like how did this come about?
It came about in college, 2013. Me and my friends were tired of hearing the same music at parties. We were bored. We knew when certain songs playing, the party's about to be over. So I just had in my mind, I'm like, well, I used to make mix CDs in high school. I used to sell them for $5. So I'm like, okay, well, I know I got the music. I'm like, well, when I go home this summer, I'm going to learn how to DJ. So then when I come back to school, we can all kick it for free. We can listen to what we want to listen to in the parties. And then it turned into something. Once I started learning the craft, I started doing more research because I didn't really know too many female DJs or what a DJ was, period. So once I started getting deeper and deeper into it and learning more and following other DJs around and really seeing like, wow, like I could see myself doing this seriously. So I stopped playing.
Girl, stop playing.
And I started practicing every single day, in between class, before class, after class. I would open up my dorm room door, plug up my little speaker, have all the girls come out in the hallway, and we'll just be kicking it. Then I made a Valentine's Day mix, my first one. Shout out to Central State University. I'll never forget, I made an hour-long mix for Valentine's Day. And I was walking past people's rooms. They were blasting it. It was just like, I'm like, I know this is for me.
What were you studying in school?
I'm a chemistry major, minor in biology.
What did your mama say? Like, what did the people around you say? Or did they say anything?
So I had to write my mother up a contract because I didn't have no money. How was I going to buy a laptop, controller, everything that I need? I wrote my mother up a contract, promising her, like, this was something that I'm going to stick with, regardless if it's a hobby. I'm going to make money off of this, and I'm going to give you your money back. But I'm going to give you more. Once my mother seen how serious I was taking it, she never asked for that money back. She never did that. Now, old school parents, they want you to get the real job and retirement plan.
Benefits.
The benefits, everything like that. So it didn't really become serious to my mom until I got into radio. To her, it was still a hobby. I graduated from school and did everything that I know she wanted me to do. Mm-hmm. My plan B, if God forbid anything happened, I got that degree to fall on. But she knew, girl, stop playing. This what I'm about to do, Mom. I'm sorry.
Okay, so I can ask y'all some real questions, right?
Yeah,
for
please
sure.
do.
Radio don't have a whole lot of money attached to it, right? Radio, in my mind, the pay for radio is like the pay for teachers. And when I got into teaching, it wasn't because I wanted to be rich. It was because I loved the children. I loved educating. As a radio personality, do you feel like this can be your bread? Like, how do y'all make this be your end-all, be-all?
So with radio, what you use it is, it's like a platform. It's a vehicle. You know what I'm saying? And the thing about having a vehicle is it takes you to a destination. You know what your destination is.
You got to know what the destination is.
That's
Is that
exactly
the key?
what it is.
Yep.
So the difference between us, we're just not, buckled down to one radio station. We're syndicated.
Okay.
So what that means
Put some respect on your name.
that means our show broadcasts live from Atlanta and it goes to the rest of the country. Some of our major cities would be Houston, Dallas, Texas, Baltimore, all of Ohio. So where she went to school at, they could actually still hear DJ Mrs. on the radio. Her hometown, Cleveland, Ohio, they still can hear her on the radio. Luckily for me, a couple years ago, we was able to pick up my hometown of Columbus, Georgia. So it grows. So like with anything, you get out what you put in.
Yep.
So on an entry level of any job, I would say, it's not a lot of money. See, but for me personally, I didn't get into radio to be rich. I was anointed to do this, so therefore I'm operating in my purpose and passion. I would say the same for DJ Mrs. Because she has her DJing story. So we're using this as a platform to take us wherever we desire to go. But there's no better platform for us at this moment in time than doing radio because it's a tool that isn't going anywhere.
It's community service.
But I don't think people knew. I didn't know that. And then getting into podcasting and kind of getting into this space, and then you realize, well, how are people actually living? Like, how do you survive? But you got to know how to use it. And I think what you said about being the vehicle.
Yes.
If there's no destination, if you're not going anywhere, then yeah, you will spin your wheels for 25 years. But if you have
Exactly.
your purpose and your destination and you're working towards something, I think that is the key.
When
Go
you
ahead.
promoting yourself, you get sponsorships, things come. Just like
Yes.
Ink said, you got to use this as your platform to build yourself, and then the paper gonna come.
Yes. Like some of our peers that are in the industry, you look at a Ryan Seacrest, he does radio, has a syndicated show. Steve Harvey does radio, has a syndicated show. Ricky Smiley, Tom Joyner, those people. But the thing about them were they started with radio, or radio was one of their platforms that led to many. See, the thing about it is, like, we're able to promote Girl Stop Playing, and Girl Stop Playing is able to promote our platform. So when we go on air tonight, you think we're not going to say, hey, we was up there kicking it with Coriel today, and we got 1 million+ listeners per day.
They're gonna tap in to see who the hell is Coriel.
Come on.
For sure.
You know?
And they're going to say, who the hell is posted on the corner? So even if you counted each 1 million listener as like just a dime, and we won't even say $1. The average person, $1 per listener. That's $1 million. Give me a dime for each of those 1 million listeners. That's still some good money.
That's still some good money. And I think that social media has definitely like warped our perception on like what is some money, what's important, what
Yes.
really matters.
Yes.
And that's why I love just asking people the real questions like
Yeah.
what is going on behind what we see on social media, because there's a little girl somewhere or a little boy aspiring to do these things, but they only see what we want them to see and not what it
Yes.
really takes on the back end. And then you get it and don't know what to do with it, or you get it and think it's something that it's not
Right.
because nobody's honest about what it really is. But let me just say, I love how you big brothered that real quick, how you just like you felt that, you know,
for sure.
I appreciate that.
Yeah.
I really appreciate the vibe that y'all have of just like you. And I hope that question was not offensive.
No.
But the way you stepped in to like, hold on, I got this.
Yeah.
I just appreciate that
well,
dynamic.
for us, Coriel, to tell our story is that, you know, Mrs. and I have been partners in crime, partners in rhyme for the past 4 years. This November will make us 4 years. So she big sis at times, I'm big bro at times. But however, I've been in this journey a while. Like
Yeah.
I'm pretty much like passing the torch. Like, hey, little so big bro, tired.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So this the youth. If you want to continue to survive in this game, you gotta keep somebody young. I'm telling my age at that point, but you dig what I'm saying? So by me, you know, happen to walk per se so that she can run is that type of response to that question.
But you're not concerned about her stealing no shine. You
Hell
ain't
no.
worried about her. That spirit, especially in Atlanta, is very few and far between. And just the way that Mo talks about you, and you know, just the energy. I feel like it's not a lot of genuinely good people who are not worried about helping somebody else win because they think they're going to lose. So I just wanted to put a little pin in that and say I felt, I
Girl,
feel
stop
it.
playing.
Right. I say it all the
Girl.
time. We're lucky to have met each other and
Yes.
still be on the same page, same energy, same type of vibe.
Because it don't always be like that.
Come on now.
How did y'all get together?
Cleveland,
did this-
Ohio.
Yep.
But Columbus, Georgia.
I'm
You
from
were in
Columbus, Georgia.
You were in Cleveland?
I moved to Cleveland in 2015
Okay.
to
Okay.
take a
Okay.
job. I've never made a big move like that in my life. I mean, I moved to Charlotte briefly after high school, but the biggest move in my career was going to Ohio.
So did you get your start in college too?
I started radio in high school.
That's why he needed to answer that question, because he know.
So I started out making $5.15 an hour.
Doing
For
what?
sure.
What is the start of radio? Like what
Now?
was the yeah?
I don't know what it is.
No, what
now.
was your start?
Oh, I started out making $5.15 an hour.
Doing
for
what,
sure.
though? Like,
I
what-
was part time. I was on. I was in high school, so I would do Friday nights, midnight to 6
Oh, you were
a.m.
actually like a radio personality.
Yes.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
that's next level.
Yeah,
Come
I
on.
was midnight to 6 a.m. and then on Sundays I would work 6 a.m. to the noon. So here's the crazy part: you're in high school Monday through Friday. I was the mascot in high school too, by the way. So we have games on Friday nights. I became the mascot. I thought that was my quick way to get next to the cheerleaders and get the girls. However, I ain't want to be out there swinging while them boys out there scoring the touchdown. The girls like, yeah, I'm like, you saw that. You saw that. I actually met my lady upon that time one time too while doing that. But shoot, we'll get done with the football games on Fridays. I have to go to work at midnight. And then midnight to 6 a.m. And then I went and got me a second job. My very first job was in radio. Then I went and got a second job because when you're in school, trying to impress the ladies, you want to pay your cell phone bill. I had me a whip. I need to keep some gas in the car. Give me a little belt buckle or something, whatever. We had no kill phones back then, two-way pagers, all that type stuff. I wanted to be up to date. So I went and got me a second job, worked at the music store, FYE, in the mall. And then that would be 1 to about 8 or 1 to 9 on Saturdays. I go to the club, hang out for a while. By me being in radio, I was able to get into 21 and up clubs, you know what I'm saying, at that time. So then I get out of the club probably like 2:33, go to the radio station at 6, start playing that gospel music. I fall asleep probably like 7 a.m., wake up at 12, put that CD on. I put a CD on the gospel. I got caught. A lot of times the CD ran out, but
The makings. Wow. So you've always known that this was not even that this was your thing, but like this has always been your lane. I feel like because if you were the mascot,
yeah.
that's a personality,
Yeah,
right?
it was. It was. So what happened, Coriel, was music was like my first love. I just always loved music. And I used to call the radio station in the morning. And they used to have this thing where you can call and just represent your school. And the school I was attending at the time, Shaw High School, we were really good in football, state champions. Hence me again, being a mascot. I know we going, hey, what's up? Shout it. I'm hollering at the girls. So anyway, I'm representing the school. I introduced myself to one of the morning show co-hosts. at a show. And when I introduced myself, I was like, hey, I'm Incognito. Because when I was calling the radio station, they'd be like, what's your name? Incognito. The thing about it at school was nobody knew who Incognito was. So I'm playing right into it at school too. Like, y'all heard Incognito on the radio this morning? Shout out these people. I'm shouting out all the cool kids. You know what I'm saying? So then, let me see. Shoot, what part of the story was I at about the doggone?
Somebody came.
Yes, introduced myself to the guy at the radio station. So when I introduced myself to the guy at the radio station, he was like, hey man, you got a radio voice. You ever thought about doing radio? I said, no, I'm 16 in high school, y'all. I don't know nothing about this. So he's like, hey, take my number, let's build a relationship. So I took his number, we built the relationship. And then, as he said, as we were building, he was like, hey, man, I can get you a job at the radio station. I'm like, all right, if you can set it up, I'll do it. But here's the thing about life. This is a very valuable lesson that I take to me to every day point in my life, to this point and in career-wise. My first job in radio was given to me. I did not have to earn it. He said, I see something in you.
Here you go.
I wasn't in tune to what it was. So therefore, I got my first job being given to me at some point in my life, not knowing what my purpose was. I fumbled it and I got fired after getting my first full-time job on radio. Once I got fired, I was out of the game for probably like 2.5 years. In the words of Andre 3000, I prayed to God so much about it, I need some knee pads. I'm talking about, I was like, God, you get me back in radio, folks.
I swear to God, I'll never do that again.
I never do this again. I know what you want me to do. Bop, 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 bop. I treat every show like it's my last show. Got the opportunity to get back. I had to get it out the mud from ground level because I had to earn it. What you're seeing now is a reflection of earning everything. And that's the purpose and passion that I share with my sister because she has that light on her and I understand her story as well.
The value of people seeing something in you that you don't yet see in yourself, and then the gift of you turning around and giving it and being willing to extend an opportunity and pull somebody else up. Like I don't think we take for granted like the power we have of just like answering a question, opening up an email, responding to someone, making an introduction, like something so small, or even speaking life into somebody. Like that man literally saw your life before you could see it. You know what I'm saying? So we have so much more power than we give ourselves credit for.
Yes.
And so y'all met in Ohio and then you brought her to Atlanta?
No, she brought herself.
I brought myself,
Her
but
faith brought her to Atlanta.
yeah, but
Pardon me. Let's put some respect.
I knew somebody. He believed in me.
So it came back around.
Was a huge opportunity that he called my phone with. Now, mind you, Ink and I, we didn't really kick it like that. Like, we always passed each other at work. It was always good vibes. Like, what's up, Ink? What's up, Mrs. Meetings? Everything like that. Yep. Our radio station in Cleveland, Z1079, is very close, family knit type of station. So when we have meetings, we celebrating each other's birthdays. We doing things like that. So when the pandemic hit and he got this opportunity to be syndicated in about 5 different places, and he called my phone like, I need another element to the show. Like, what you doing? Nothing.
This.
I'm not doing nothing. I'll be there tonight.
Yeah.
Came to work every single day. I didn't care if I was there for 40 minutes. I came to work.
One of my favorite theories is the power of one. Yes. That you are one phone call, one text message, one introduction, one connection, one opportunity away from just like a whole new life. And a lot of times it's somebody on the other side of that thing that sees something in you and says, and it ain't even like you bomb, right? But it's God. I always believe that God is putting people, like the blessing comes from God, but through people. So it's God dropping her in your spirit for you to pick up that phone call. And we just take for granted like the power of people. So how, obviously your relationship, but outside of just each other in an industry, like the industry that you're in, relationships, reputation, like that's everything. So advice for keeping your reputation intact, nurturing relationships, like what is your advice in that way?
For me, I'm definitely gonna be honest and say mind your business.
Okay, let's start there.
Yeah, keep it real cute with people. Like, you don't have to take it too far.
What does that mean?
Like, just overdoing it. I know a lot of people just overdo it. Like, I just think I gotta, in my generation, it's a difference between ball jangling and giving flowers. You know what I'm saying? It's a complete difference.
So be cool.
We great.
Just be cool.
Be cool. Be yourself. Be chill. Be yourself. Be cool. People want to talk to you for you. They want to get to know you for who you are.
Okay.
Let's talk a little more. Every time I see you, it gets a little bit more friendly. We go from a handshake to a hug. We go from, hey, what's up? Nice to meet you, to, hey, what's up? How you doing?
But you shouldn't be jumping in for the hug on day one.
Yeah.
Give somebody
Gotcha.
their space. Mind your business. Let's fill each other out. Let's watch each other. Let's see what each other's doing. Let's work together. Let's go further. Each and every time it'll go a little bit further. But doing the most, they get you up out of here. That's my advice.
That's some good advice.
Be yourself. Be chill.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. My advice would be, you get out what you put in
Yeah.
this game and in this industry. Your reputation is what others create about you. And Coriel, you would know this, what other people think about you, you really don't care.
Yeah.
Because the fact of the matter is, you out there doing what you're supposed to do every day, and you're living in your purpose and passion. For me, I'm gonna try to keep it short, y'all. I get long-winded because I'm very passionate about what we're doing.
Hello.
But
That's how I kept it cute. But you see,
I would share this to a young king, a young princess, or a young queen. Is that people may beat you at a lot of things, but nobody can ever beat you at your best.
hello.
So long as you know you got your best, it'll be all right.
You
bro.
okay? And somebody appreciates your best.
Yeah.
Somebody appreciates you for just being who you are. And I feel like a lot of people get, oh, I have to do this. I gotta be in their face. I gotta. No, you don't.
Yeah. They gonna see it.
They gonna see you. If you doing what you're supposed to do,
They gonna
baby,
hear
they
it.
gonna come to you.
But in the world of doing the most winning, like we think that the people who are doing the most are the people who aren't doing it right, or the people who are taking the shortcuts, they are seemingly winning.
Yeah.
What do you say to people who are like, well, why shouldn't I just do that too?
Don't be delusional.
Well, that don't be delusional.
Don't be delusional. We all know, and we've all watched social media grow from MySpace to Facebook to Instagram in our hand, on our phone. Like, don't be delusional. It's so easy to lie on that phone.
Yeah, it is.
It's so easy to paint a picture with that phone.
Yeah.
I could post something right now like, oh my goodness. And everybody be like, Mrs. Pregnant. No, I just ate Chipotle. Like,
This is true. The people only
like
get
that. Like, don't be delusional.
I do be taking it personal though. When you was like, what people think about you, you don't care. I do be caring a little bit. How do y'all not care? Because y'all have way more eyeballs and commentary and people caring about all of the things. How do you not take it personal?
I'm not gonna lie. I that's something that I'm trying to get out of and grow out of, especially with, being a woman in this time of basically, I don't want to use the word competing with other women, but that is what it feels like. I just take the words out from Beyonce, like, don't read the comments. Like, just don't open them comments. Don't read them if you really don't want to. Try your hardest to just focus on you. Focus on your village. Focus on your team. It's very hard to ignore people's opinions, especially when they come in 1,000 times a minute.
Yeah.
But it's just like, what can you do? You don't know them people.
Yeah. Yeah.
You can't call them at night.
Yeah.
You can't talk
Curse
to
them
them
out a little bit and then block them.
Yeah, because
all
that's
I
something
do.
that I had to stop doing, like getting in my comments and going back and forth with people, especially with me having such a great platform. Like, I don't want them people to be like, DJ Mrs. is a biatch.
That's the other part too. That's the other part too. It's like you're responding to one person, but the world is
They
seeing
gonna
the
see
response.
it.
Yeah, they
They're
get that.
gonna see
And then
it.
one comment could set the room or the tone for the comment section. So I mean, we are human. You'll see it, and it may disturb your peace at times.
You're right.
But the thing about it is, I like in radio, like with us, with numbers. Sometimes we may have to deal with some direct competitors in some of the markets that be like, "Oh, our show is doing better," but we all get the same report card. And they see that and know that. But then on social media don't get to see the report card that we see.
And they don't know how to read it.
So they don't know how to read it. So they're running social media and be like, yeah, I'm the biggest. And we have to sit back and be like, wow, do we respond with the truth or do we just ignore it?
Let
But
them be.
You gotta let them be, because that goes back to that delusional game that she was talking about. Also, is Wi-Fi is free. Somebody can take a raggedy phone right now,
And
go to McDonald's and just be like, boy, I seen Coriel last night. You be like, sorry, I just flew in this morning. How do you put this
Thank you. They're on
together?
the McDonald's Wi-Fi. That's what I would think. That's gonna be my next
Somebody
thought.
saying, like, let me sit at McDonald's real quick.
And just
troll this
talk
girl.
shit.
Boom, boom, boom. Somebody who doing better than you not finna
And
talk
I
down
know,
on you.
especially with you, Coriel, because you are somebody that when you do your reaction videos,
They be killing me, girl.
I'll be looking at your comments trying not to comment back to people.
They be cutting me up in the
but
comments.
I love that don't stop you though.
Yeah.
You
I just
still
feel
get
like
on social media every day and you still make
doing
your
the Lord's
reaction
work
video.
in some way.
Yes,
I'm
because
doing the
it's
Lord's
other
work.
people that feel what you feel.
But where are y'all? Can y'all come to my defense sometime?
Right? Stop being so scared, please.
But it be hard now. Them real ones, your real warriors be trying to be like,
They be
I
trying.
don't want to get in it. They'll call your
they-
phone though. They're
They
like,
do.
Sue, I seen
Look,
it.
I will get text messages like, I just want you to know, I just love you. Like, I'm supporting you, but I
Don't
can't
tell them.
publicly. Right, I can't publicly. Or they'll be like, I can't comment on this, but I'm with you, girl. I'm like, but
Like,
dog,
don't
I'm over
tell
here
them.
swinging by myself.
Yo,
It's tough.
It's tough, but that don't stop you from
It
keeping
don't stop
making
me. I'ma keep going.
Because you know that's your content.
Yeah.
That's driving people to the podcast. So if you let that affect you, girl, them comments don't bother you.
I gotta stop playing. It not enough for me to quit.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's
But
it.
in your space, when you are human, you have feelings, you have
Yes.
opinions, but you have to play the game. I never learned how to play the game, and I know it has come to bite my ass so many times. I'm still learning how to play the game, how to put on the face, I never worked in corporate America. I feel like that teaches you a little bit of how to play the game and navigate like politics. I haven't learned that. With you all in your industry, I feel like it's probably playing the game times 10 because of who you're playing the game with when you're with celebrities and influencers and people with power. How do you maintain yourself and be who you are, but not compromise or sacrifice yourself at the same time?
I feel like we say this all the time. We just said this. We leave that shit at the door. We got a job to do, and people don't care. And once you realize, like, we'll talk about it when the celebrity get on up out of here, then we can vent. But other than that, you gotta leave that shit at the door. Don't nobody care.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with your tagline, "Girl, stop playing." You said you're learning how to play the game. No, you are the game.
You is the game.
You're in the game. You're a podcaster. Let me tell you something that's fire. You're a media specialist at this point, by the way. Let me put some respect on your name. It's the fact that we come from terrestrial radio.
Yeah.
And not only do you have to deal with the Wi-Fi, your MacBook right there. You got to deal with the world in the palm of your hand. You got to deal with radio, and then we have podcasts, and we have streaming, and we have YouTube, and we have Spotify, and we have iTunes. And it goes on and on and on and on, and all of these uploads. The name of the game that I'm learning, or one that I stick with, is the word adaptation.
Yep.
You got to learn how to adapt. See, the game don't change, it just be the players. See, but what we're witnessing right here, in my personal opinion, is we're witnessing the style of the game. All right. I never played basketball. All right. But if we think about it, if y'all can think about it, you look at it back in the day, let's say they had afros, they had the short shorts and all that. Then one time we seen the league, by the time AI came, he had the braids, he had the long shorts, he even came with the sleeve.
Yeah.
All right. Now, if you turn on the NBA playoffs tonight, what you going to see? Some of them shorts done got back shorter. These boys back short. The jerseys look like crop tops.
They hair different.
They hair different. The game don't change, just the players. You're in the game. And the best thing about you being in the game is you're controlling it. It's your world. We got to adapt to what you're doing.
Yeah.
We do syndicated radio. Where we at?
On a pod.
Now, reverse that same thing. You came to see us how many
Came
times?
to the radio.
It has to go hand in hand.
Yeah,
It's the game. So you have to adapt. Imagine me or us being in our head like, well, we ain't finna go talk to them folks over there, go sit with whatever this is over there. You got to. That's how you get yourself up out the game.
That's
it's
a great one.
adaptation. You're doing an amazing job at what you're doing. A relationship, a great relationship that I had introduced me to what you're doing, which introduced me to what you're providing and your purpose, and look at how it's grown.
Right.
That's adaptation. If my mind was closed to what was next, we wouldn't be here. So you are doing a great job at playing the game.
Even with Elevate Studios, you
on,
are
plug.
creating the game because other people are coming to play on your field.
Yeah.
So you ain't got to play the game. You is the game, baby.
We on the
Thank
PS5
y'all.
right now, Xbox One.
Thank you.
What was your first game system? You got brothers or something? What they had back in the day?
It was not Sony. What was Sonic on?
See?
What was Sonic on?
Sega.
Sega Genesis.
Pull out the Sega up now. Let's see how it looks.
Times change.
Times have changed. Okay.
Adapt. Leave
Come
them feelings
on.
at the door and
Analogies.
adapt.
Thank you. I appreciate y'all. Y'all didn't even know y'all was coming up here to therapeutic me, did y'all?
I be needing it too.
Look, we all need it. I feel like we need social media. I feel like it's just such a gift and a curse.
Yes.
Like it has exposed us to so many amazing people and just new thoughts and just all of this, but then it will make you think that you're lacking something because of what you think everybody else has.
Right.
Or what you think everybody else is doing. And they don't even really be doing it.
Hell no.
And that's why this year I literally just learned, like, either you gonna fall into the delusion and we're all gonna play delusional, or you just realize they're delusional. I don't want
And
no
let
part
them
of
be.
that. And let them be. Like the post, keep it moving.
Like the post and keep it moving.
Like, cause you do. I know you look at some people. We all do. It's like, oh my God.
Yeah, I know your ass is lying over there.
Yeah. We laughed at a good one last night. We laughed at a good one. Like, we can't even describe it, but we laughed at a good one.
It's just, you gotta the game is the game.
Yes.
And just don't even be mad at these people for playing it.
No.
Cause they
Because
getting
I be
it
mad,
right
like, y'all are
way.
lying.
They getting their following, they getting their content, they getting their coin.
Leave them alone.
It's enough social, it's enough Wi-Fi for everybody.
Come on.
It's enough McDonald's Wi-Fi for everybody. Okay, so mentorship. Okay, listen. I'm about to let you in on my secret weapon for the summer. It's by the Osea brand, and it's an algae body oil. Now, you're probably thinking, algae? Yes, baby. This vegan, cruelty-free, clean body oil literally leaves me with the perfect summer glow. It leaves my skin feeling soft and smooth, and it has the best scent. It's like this citrusy grapefruit scent that literally my husband can't keep his hands off of me. If you want to experience this for yourself, log on to OseaMalibu.com, search for Undaria algae body oil, and use GSPP as your discount code to save 10% off. That's OseaMalibu.com.
What's the easiest choice you can make? Window instead of middle seat? Picking a vendor who sends a great gift basket? Outsourcing business tasks you hate? What about selling with Shopify? Whether you're selling a little or a lot, Shopify helps you do your thing, however you cha-ching. Shopify is the global commerce platform that helps you sell at every stage of your business. From the launch your online shop stage to the first real-life store stage, all the way to the did we just hit 1 million orders stage. Shopify's there to help you grow. Whether you're selling scented soap or offering outdoor outfits, Shopify helps you sell. Wherever and whatever you're selling, Shopify's got you covered. Sign up for a $1 per month trial period at shopify.com/try. Go to shopify.com/try now to grow your business, no matter what stage you're in. Shopify.com/try.
Grand Canyon University makes earning your degree possible with over 130 academic programs for traditional campus students, with more than 80 bachelor's programs offered online. GCU provides you with the personal support you need, from complimentary unofficial transcript evaluations within 24 business hours to scholarships, academic support, and your GCU graduation team, led by your own university counselor. Find your purpose at GCU. Private, Christian, affordable. Visit gcu.edu.
This is partnership. I want both of y'all to tell me, what do you think has been most beneficial for your career, I guess, but I feel like we need mentors just personally. So mentorship or
Can I answer this
partnership?
for her? Shawty don't like the mentor game, boy. No.
You don't like being a mentor or being mentored?
Right.
I don't like it.
So when I was coming up in the game, we used to have like the
That
mentors.
was a part of it.
Yep.
Yeah.
Now where we are is too many resources. So it's about adaptation. Before I came here, I was just telling Mrs. I had a meeting with a partnership meeting. Partnerships is where it's at.
Yeah.
We are conducive by working because this is my partner.
Yeah.
I can't come at her and try to be like, hey, this how the gang go, this what going on. Man, Dad, y'all was doing that back then, bro.
That's how I'm gonna come like, come on with that shit.
Yeah, that's not what we doing no more, Dad. You want to check out this TikTok? So it's a partnership.
Yeah.
So I mean, I just had to talk. I want to tell you I know my fault. She was gonna dog that
Girl,
mentorship.
why you don't like mentorship? What's your issue with mentorship?
To me,
They be trying to sign you.
Yeah, I feel like some people look at that as like, oh, I'm finna little dog you. Instead of like genuinely being on some, what Ink did, like, hey, come on my show. Let's see where this go. If it go good, we up out of here. Let's roll. If you fucking with it, I'm fucking with it. Let's go, sis. to me, that's a better mentorship.
Mm-hmm.
But
Let's put some action
if somebody,
behind this.
I don't do it because a lot of mentors try to son you.
Well, they
try
want to
love
keep you
dog
as a mentee.
And then a lot of mentors don't like when the mentee
Then bossed up.
and they always want to remind you of the
That.
little shit.
An inspired version of you. When I first met you, you was...
You did.
The
No.
taking of credit of people's
That's what
credits
I was about to
is
say.
where that's the
People
part I
want
have a problem
credit
with.
That's the game,
for
though, y'all.
people want
That's the
credit for the
game?
things
That's
that
the
you
game.
worked for.
That's the game,
And that I would never let
I'm not
that
giving it to
game.
them.
It ain't
I
gonna go
would
nowhere.
not,
You don't
'cause
have to.
I done stopped giving a lot of people credit because I've surpassed that point. I can't keep giving you the thank you so much. That was 10 years ago.
Thank you.
Thank
You've been
you.
thanked.
You've been thanked 1,000 times over. But a lot of I just don't like it because a lot of mentor and mentee ships aren't genuine. They come and grab you because they do see that you could be bigger than them.
And they
But
want to
they'll-
associate themselves with the next
so they
shining
can
light.
be like,
Yep.
oh yeah, I was the reason why. I don't ever want nobody to say that about me.
I agree, 1,000%, 1,000.
Yeah, 'cause
but
I
you
don't
came
fool
through
with it.
mentorship. So would you
Yes.
say mentorship versus partnership for yourself?
At this phase in life right now, it's about partnerships for me. Partnerships and finance, to be exact. Partnerships just go a long way.
Yep.
It's much easier. It's an even playing field. You guys have you are able to have those hard conversations. You have a clear understanding. So yeah, I'm gonna go totally partnerships. Now back to what y'all was saying about the medicine bottle. You get your credit on the medicine bottle.
Yeah.
But you know what I'm saying? Some people are gonna want that credit. I promise y'all, I had like one of my partners, I call my peers, my board of directors. I probably got like 5 people I call on before I make a serious decision, personal or professionally.
I love that.
I call them my board of directors. So I hit them, and one of my board of directors was like, Ink, you just got to get over people wanting to take credit. It's always going to be somebody that want to take that credit. But I was like, man, they ain't work hard for this. They ain't put the work in. They ain't do this. They might have just opened the door. But once I got in the room, I had to yada, 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 yada.
Yeah.
But it still just gets to a point where people get their success story off of your success story, man. If you might have had a guy or a woman or a friend buy you your first pair of headphones, they going to be somewhere in Buttsville, Ohio, saying, y'all see Shawty, she's syndicated. I bought her first headphones. Ask her who bought it. It don't mean nothing to you,
Yeah,
but
it's
it's
like,
something to
that's
them.
cool, though. Like I'm not mad at that though. You could go and say that and do that. That's cool, but don't ever think it's gonna come from me though.
That's the thing.
Right.
It's like you could take credit, but I don't have to give
I'm
it.
not
credit.
giving
You know,
it
like
to
you could
you
take
though.
credit all day.
Yeah.
But I am not.
I done probably
obligated
said
for the rest
Kiki
of my
done
life.
got me them headphones, but I've been saying that for the first 5 years of my career.
Tell me about it.
How many times I gotta say y'all bought me the damn headphones?
Tell me about it.
I do think though that some people get to a certain level where they have plateaued, so now their successes are coming from who else they can
Yeah, I
make
get
into
that.
something.
And I get that. And to me, that's cool. But to me, if you want to help somebody, help somebody.
Yes.
If you
Or
got
else it's not
advice,
genuine.
right?
Yes.
If you got advice, give advice.
Yep.
If you see a youngin not really going the right way and they in the same field as you, reach out. I
Yep.
do that every time I see a new female DJ in my timeline.
Yep.
Like, hey, stay focused, girl, because it's hard. You get blinded by. I go out of my way to talk and to reach out to male or female DJs just because I genuinely want to. I don't want no credit. I don't want you to do none of that. You want to come to my gig? Come on.
And you don't need a title. I think a lot of people just want to have
label.
And I think
titles.
that's what it is too. We ain't gotta label it. If I want to help you, I'ma help you. We can help each other. So then once you do get to that point in your life, somebody will be like, Coriel, come on, like, can you be my first podcast
I
guest?
think it
Things like
always-
that.
when you're operating with a genuine spirit of wanting the best for people, like just not being a terrible human being.
Come
You
on.
know, I think that it's always going to come back around. The same way somebody saw something in you. I'm sure DJ Mrs. is not the only example of someone who you saw something in and you're like,
Right.
let me put you in this position. Let me connect you. It's always going to come back around. That is
For sure.
literally how universal law works. And
Yes,
people who operate in lack, like if I help you win, I'm going to lose something. You always going to be losing something
Believe
because
that.
that is what you believe in.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So before we wrap up,
Dang, it's
Incognito,
over already?
no, it ain't over yet. We got to talk about your reality TV stint.
What's going on?
I don't know what's going on. Can we talk about it? Because somebody sent me a post and it was like, "Ain't this your boy?"
Yeah.
And I'm like, "That's my boy. Look at
I tell you, every homegirl Incognito got that
this?
same fucking message.
Listen, ain't this?" And I was like,
Yeah.
"That is it." Okay, so tell the people. Do you want to tell the people? Can we talk about it or no? Can we talk about it?
Yeah, what's up?
So you are in a relationship currently with a reality star,
Yes.
Miss Mia Thornton.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Real Housewives of Potomac, my favorite
Great.
of the franchises.
Great.
How is this affecting you as an individual? Or are people harassing you like this, like asking you uncomfortable questions?
No, this is not an uncomfortable question. It's public information.
Okay.
This is my partner. This is my friend. This is my lover. This is somebody that I've known 20 plus years. It's a real thing.
Is that what people are asking you?
Is it real?
Yeah.
I mean, because of the platform, they may think that it's something that's different, but it's a real thing, and you all will see that, come season 9. We have been filming together.
Okay.
At times. We just actually did a scene this past weekend. We talk to each other every day. We text every day. We're currently in a long-distance relationship. She's getting ready to go through a divorce. So once her divorce is finalized, you will be able to see more of us out in the open in a more respectful manner. Mm-hmm. Right now, we're just operating through love for the sake of the kids that are in our lives. I have a daughter. She has 3 kids, a 16-year-old, an 8-year-old, and a 6-year-old. And then she has a husband who came out and spoke about his mental health issues. So we're navigating through all that, and then to put some distance in there. But it hasn't affected me at all. It's actually prepared me to become the best version of myself. It allowed me room and space to become the best man that I could be. It allowed me to buckle down in my career path and open up more partnerships. It just helped me to adapt to things because I wanted to do TV, but reality TV,
Right.
and then that platform, that platform is a platform that is for housewives. I'm not even a husband.
Right.
So I don't know how to speak to that. But however, I've been having to adapt to support my lady that's in my life. And I'm in a place in my life where I am ready to become a husband. I am ready to grow a family. I am ready to, just love out loud. And right now I just got some parameters and restrictions, but I'm adapting to work around that.
Mm-hmm. I commend you.
Thank you.
For even putting that out there. This internet is crazy. Not even the internet, because when we talk about TV, that is like...
That's a whole nother world.
That's a whole nother world. Mm-hmm. So even being... What y'all do for work is enough for y'all to be public and at the, what am I trying to say? At the mercy of the public and their opinions and all the things. So to put yourself on another platform and with like your feelings involved.
Yes.
Commending you for that.
Thank you.
The other part too, I definitely saw... My husband got rid of our cable, so I have not caught up with the full
Don't nobody
season.
got cable. We streaming.
Well, I need to figure that out because I definitely ain't seen none of the reunion. I need to get caught up, but I did see the clips of her ex talking about his mental health. And I often think about the new man that has to pick up the pieces with the woman.
Talk about it.
How do you do that? Whether it's mental health, domestic violence, any type of anything, like for the new person to have to... I got mommy issues, and I feel bad for my husband to have to pick up the pieces with me. So the strength that it takes for you to have to do that, like
Girl, stop playing. Do y'all hear what she's saying? I love this. This is what it's about in life, bro.
For real.
That's a great question. I love myself first. And if I don't love myself, I won't be able to love anyone else.
Hello.
I'm going to tap dance back to a conversation that you said about the comments and what people say. We have our own platform. I've been incognito in radio for about 20 years now. I have transitioned into another platform to support my queen. This is her platform. And then here come all of her fans or people that agree or disagree coming to my comment section. Mm-hmm. Typically, when I open up my social media, it's all optimistic. Now I'm dealing with stuff that's like, that ain't got nothing to do with me. So I go back to the McDonald's mentality like, bro, y'all don't even know me. Because what you guys see in the internet world don't matter to me. What matters to me is like what's out there in the real world.
Yeah.
The real world is energy. People will forget what you said, what you did, what you bought, but they'll never forget how you made them feel. If there's anybody that came across interaction with me in real life, if there was a way, if I was having a bad day, I apologize, but I'm human. We all do that. But for the most part, there's a exchange there of some optimistic and positive energy. So for somebody to come on my page and be like, oh, he's just trying to do this, or this is a game, this is a scam, this is a storyline, that's your opinion.
Right.
But I would love for you to meet me in person. And half of them comments, they bot pages. That's somebody who's scared to say it to your face. It might be somebody that's in the other room
Private,
comment on it from a spam page. But until you grow some heart and come approach a queen or a king with your comment, which I know you won't, because you know this authentic on this side. I'm not worried about it. Now, unstick, back to what you were saying, like how do I balance all that? It's just that I love myself enough. I understand what she's been through. I know the core of her story, the foundation of her story. And just like any other relationship, you're going to have ups and downs. It's not easy at all. But I do know what my destination is.
Yep.
And my destination is to spend the rest of my life with her. And whatever comes with that, comes with that. I'm not finna let no platform trick us up out of our position. If it takes for me to pour some extra love into my lady and overflow on that, that's what she gonna get, because she deserves it.
You ate that. You ate that.
DJ Mrs., what's your relationship status? What you doing?
I got a man.
Okay, she got a man, so we don't need to do. I be having the people shoot their shot, but we don't need to shoot no shots because
No shots.
got that. Okay, okay. So, what can the people? How can we? Can we only listen? Tell us the cities. Like for the people who are not in Atlanta, what cities can we listen to your show?
It's a lot, but you can go to our website to listen live from anywhere. Postedonthecorner.com. We're postedonthecorner.com, but just like Ink said, a lot of our main cities, we have all of Ohio, we have Dallas, Texas, Houston, Texas,
Detroit.
Alabama, Detroit, love the D.
Yeah.
Where else? Will you help me out now?
North Carolina,
Yeah.
we're in some Pennsylvania. We're working to expand our brand as well.
How does that work?
Affiliates. You know what?
Like
you
new
get
cities?
you get out what you put in. Right now, when it comes to that paperwork party I was talking about with the report card, we killing it. Numbers just came out yesterday.
Number
We
one.
killing it. Go to Houston, Dallas, we killing it. So the culture sees it, or the powers that be the companies, they see it and they be like, we want that product. Good dope, sell itself. Good meat, make its own gravy.
Come on now.
love it.
But if you want to listen to us live, postedonthecorner.com and check out our YouTube channel, Posted on the Corner. Everything spelled correctly.
Yeah, please comment, like, and subscribe right now to the YouTube channel. We just did we celebrated our 3-year anniversary
I
of being
saw with
syndicated.
Ursha, baby.
Yeah, he came through.
Do y'all be getting nervous? Is there anybody who makes y'all nervous, like at this stage in your career? Anybody?
I'm gonna be honest with you. Usher probably had to been the most, like the first time I was ever like giddy.
You was nervous, folks?
I was giddy.
I didn't even notice
Like,
that.
Yes, I was nervous. Come on, it's Usher.
It's Ursha. And it's like
But y'all
where
high-fiving
Usher
and
is
stuff.
right now. It's like Usher is like, you know?
Yeah, he him. He
That's
him.
him right
To
now.
me,
Yeah.
he is the male Beyonce.
Yes.
That's the closest thing
This
I'm
is
gonna
true
get to
for
be.
our culture, for sure.
Yes.
He is the male Beyonce. That's the biggest artist to date of our time. So
Yeah.
it's like, you know, you gotta act like you done been somewhere before.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
You
saying?
did great,
We
Ken.
didn't talk to a lot of big people, but Usher gotta be our
Yeah,
biggest to
he's our
date.
biggest,
And
yes.
it was
Iconic.
just like, I was just so excited. Like when he came through the door,
And
like
he was there like for y'all.
yes,
Yeah.
You know,
and
like
it was like my heart was just
Yeah.
fluttering because I'm like, oh my God, this is Usher. I
Yeah.
just watched Light It Up. He was just an episode of my week. Like, this is Usher.
This is him. Here
Like,
he is.
This is Usher. Like, I'm really just inside, like,
And
but
you
just
gotta-
sitting there talking to him.
like you done been
I
here
don't
before.
feel like I'm nervous though, because I definitely try to make sure I do every piece of research I can
Yes.
on especially artists that are that big, even our smaller artists.
Yeah.
I love to make them feel special because
Yes.
it's like you want to build that relationship for them to come back. And our platform, one thing that I love about Posted on the Corner is we not for the clickbait. Like
y'all not trying to.
we don't like. Of course, it's great. Of course, we want viral moments all the time. Of course, we wish our positive moments would go viral, but we want the artist to come back.
Yes.
It's called Posted on the Corner for a reason.
Yes.
It's not the negative side of it. It's when you on the block with your friends. We posted on the corner. Y'all come outside. We chilling like good vibes only. We want to celebrate these artists and make them feel good because they go through so much every single day on social media, going to these other platforms and have to deal with their bullshit and the wild questions that they asking them. So when they come and see me in Ink, it's like, it's a breath of fresh air. After end of every interview, I don't know if you know this, Ink, but them artists, they be like,
Y'all the best one.
that's it.
I
That
can
was
breathe.
great.
Yeah.
So then when we asked, like, can you do some drops? They be like, yeah, y'all want to take some pictures?
What else
Now
you
y'all
want
have
to
a
do?
rapport.
And then you realize they get so lax, they want to chill. What y'all doing after work? We about to like they feel comfortable. So I definitely, when it comes to like, especially Usher, I watched every interview he could have done within the past 5 years to make sure that he wasn't getting the same
Questions.
exact things.
Yeah.
And he felt that from me. He like, you know what's going on.
Yeah.
And I'm like, yeah, Usher, I know what's going on.
I didn't know you was nervous. That's great. You did a great job. I didn't know that.
I was like, what? The Remy helped. But
So Usher didn't make you nervous, obviously.
I mean, I'm here with an icon. So I'm paying attention. I'm just sitting here like, I have ultimate confidence and misses in myself. So I was just like, oh man, it's Usher. But after the fact, it probably took me about 9 days to download it
to
and
really
be like, fuck, this man fresh off the Super Bowl. I went to Vegas. I went to Vegas to his residency and seen it. He just dropped the act like, bro, this Usher like USHER. Like we've been watching him.
Usher.
When I
7
the
o'clock on
funniest
the
thing
dot,
for me,
baby.
this new flame, Usher doing the like, bro, it took me about 9 days to download it. But the fact was, I think I was just solely focused on operating our purpose.
Yeah.
But he is an icon, and that's definitely one of the biggest, if not the biggest.
The
That
biggest,
is the
that's
biggest
the
moment.
biggest artist we've had to date.
Yes.
I would say our second big was T-Pain. Love T-Pain,
Yeah.
though. Like,
T-Pain seems like he would be so cool.
T-Pain
is.
Like, in
is
real
so
life.
cool. He is so
He
cool.
seems like
and
it.
he's probably one of the most down-to-earth celebrities ever.
A-listers. Yeah.
And it's crazy, like, he literally feel like a cousin. He
Yeah.
feel
That's
like your
the
big
vibe.
cousin.
Yeah,
we
that's
went
the
to
vibe.
his house. He was her bartender.
Yeah.
Y'all see what I did there?
That
Bartender.
part. So what about you? Who could you meet right now that you would be nervous?
Shoot. Beyonce.
That's it.
Be coming for you, B.
Come on. I
Beyonce.
mean, y'all are like right there, baby. Y'all are
Coming
right
for
there.
Beyonce.
Beyonce. I'm gonna be like, dang, this Beyonce. How you
Have
doing?
y'all met Rihanna? Because she's my one who I feel like I would probably.
Not yet.
I would
But
probably.
I also feel like we're going to get Rihanna.
For sure you are.
I met her once early on in my career.
Was she cool?
Yeah, we was backstage here in Atlanta at the Glow in the Dark tour. Chris Brown was on that tour. This is before they started dating. They probably started dating after that. Bow Wow was on that tour. Kanye.
wow.
So this had to be
That's a
good
minute
girl
ago.
gone
Yeah.
bad, Rihanna.
Yep, she had like a little brown dog backstage at that time, and a record rep introduced me to her. She was early on in her career. But again, remember when I said my first job in radio was given to me, so I'm not attentive
It ain't
and
clicking.
intentional like
Yeah.
this Rihanna. I'm just like, oh, okay, that's Rihanna. But I was more so like, dang, that Chris Brown over there.
But but it's also the timing too. Rihanna was big, but she wasn't
She
bad
wasn't
girl
pretty-
Riri.
yeah,
She went
yeah,
bad girl
yeah,
Riri.
Yeah, she wasn't bad girl Riri. That was a
Riri.
different
Yeah.
time.
But I definitely feel like we're gonna get Rihanna soon. Like
For sure, I receive that.
I know
we
she's
putting it out there now.
Yes,
Yeah, I receive
I
that.
want her. And
Let me know. I'm
A$AP
be in the
together,
lobby.
though.
Let me know. When,
No,
when
you know
you're
what?
ready,
You know
I'll be
what?
down
You
in
got
the
our
lobby.
word. When Rihanna come,
We gotta
if it's
tell
in our,
her.
you are invited.
They got your word too. Did y'all hear that?
When Rihanna come, you are invited. You
Okay,
are
I'll be there.
invited.
Okay, look, so
I'll
I'm
be
happy
there.
to be on a podcast, right?
Listen.
Because I've been wanting to ask you this.
What
I
you
don't
wanna
remember if
ask?
you had posted about it or not. So how do you feel about you being a mom? How do you feel about the teacher getting his hair unbraided by the students? I've been asking everybody
So
that's
you
a
know I used to
parent
be a
this.
teacher.
Oh, okay, no.
That gives me a layer of understanding closeness with students that's not inappropriate.
Right,
So let me start by saying that. However, I do think it was inappropriate.
right.
I think it was 100. I don't think there's any way that you can make it appropriate. Especially if you start saying, "What if it was a woman?" And the texting, like when he came back and was on
And was
the
crying.
when he
talking
came
about-
back and was crying and was talking about the kids texting him, I felt like it's making it worse. Like,
Yeah.
what kind of relationship do you have? Why y'all not learning? I think it was inappropriate.
Okay.
What y'all think?
I honestly felt like, because at first, when I first initially seen the video, it didn't, because I don't want to hypersexualize anything. So I wasn't looking at it like, oh, like, well, they done with school, they done with work. I mean, we was all cool with some teachers, but I know all the teachers that I was really close with, it was still boundaries.
they were still the adults.
You know, if you needed a high five or if you needed a hug, you asked. And if your teacher was comfortable enough to hug you, if you needed that, cool. But I think another thing when I went back to the video that rubbed me the wrong way, it was like, let's stir the pot a little bit. Why the hell do you want to do that? With children, little girls, little black girls playing in the grown man's head, knowing how the world is right now, knowing how much of that weird shit is going on and coming out in the school system. Why would regardless of how great of a teacher you are, regardless of how much you're there for them, you put out the narrative to give everybody an opinion on your situation. Now these people are going to report back to your school.
Who recorded it? That's always my question.
It was on a live stream.
See, so
he live streams during class and his students when they got free time. So that's another thing too. Like some people in the comments were like, "Oh, would a parent sign some forms?" I feel like that's bullshit. I feel like that is so cap. I don't feel like anybody's gonna go out of their way like, hey, take these permission slips home so you guys can be on my live stream.
Yeah,
no, you're just gonna put it.
But the more that the more that we get parts of the story, I feel like it's all inappropriate. Like from beginning to end,
inappropriate.
It was
You should have just never did it. He posted another video of a girl painting his nails. Now I don't feel like that's as wild as somebody playing in your hair.
I mean, I just feel like playing. Touching someone's scalp.
Yeah.
Y'all know the sensations that
intimate.
you get from that's an intimate
when my lady
thing.
touched my head like this,
it's a different
And then you know, when you were in high school, what I know, and I'm sure it's the same for y'all, that we didn't have that many young black men as teachers or young black women. Mm-hmm. And in my high school, if we did have a young teacher, it was a young white girl every time. Mm-hmm. So it's like, you know, some of them little girls got crushes, regardless of however they're treating you or anything like that. You're getting older, you're in high school, you are going to start feeling certain things.
My husband was like, well, what if one of the girls had titties? And then the titties was sitting on his back.
And they're clothes.
All of that, though, all of those little details, it's like...
It's too much. And it's like, we're not hypersexualizing those girls or the situation because people like to play that role, too. And it's not that. It's just a simple fact of there has to be boundaries.
I think social media has blurred all of the lines.
Boundaries.
Yes.
All of the lines. Because if we...
And it's made teachers a lot more comfortable.
Teachers, nurses.
Yes.
Look at what nurses are doing on the clock. You know, like, I think we have all just gotten into, like, content creators.
Yes.
You know, like we're all just creating content.
Yes.
Everything has to be recorded. Everything has to be a scene. We got to have a tripod for everything. Yes. And I think that's what that teacher did. It's like...
Yeah, and then now it's like, granted, I know that man probably is a great teacher. I know them students probably genuinely love his class and everything like that.
And he probably did not have a bad intention.
Right.
Still very inappropriate.
But you let millions and millions and millions and millions of people flood your school with that mess. You literally got online, emblem right here, little girl's faces behind you.
You open up
That's
that
the
portal.
part I don't get. If you incriminating yourself. Yeah, I don't get you incriminating yourself.
Now, if you didn't have that on, we wouldn't know how to reach out to the school.
I would want to know what the administrators, like if this was...
I heard he got fired.
Oh.
Yeah, I heard he got fired.
That was the crying video. It was him getting fired?
I think with the crying video, it was like a leave type of thing. But some other videos, like some updated videos I seen, I'm not sure if it's fact, but allegedly he got fired.
Mm-hmm. What you think? Could that be your daughter in there braiding his hair?
No, that's the first question she asked me.
When I came to work, I came to work the other day, and I was like, "So, bruh,
yep.
What do you think about
when
this?"
It's your kid.
He has a daughter.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So it's like, but every black man that I've seen make a video, every black man that I've known that I asked with a daughter or a kid, period, even if it was boys taking out a girl's hair, a woman's hair, every black man said no.
Yeah.
Hell no. I don't care if I signed anything. Because men know. Men.
Unless this is cosmetology class.
Yeah. You go to school to learn, then also it'll be different. And this is what Mrs. shared, and I agree 1,000%, is if it was another male student, like a little boy that's 15 years old and she taking his hair out. Because when we was in school, we all been in school.
Now that's
you
different.
hang out, you do that. That's different. But the teacher... Nah, folks,
get your grown ass out of here and go get your hair done.
You go do that
you
before
had
you
about
come.
15 braids in your head. You could have took them out in the car.
What school is 7 about 3?
It's just too many. But that's like the teacher trying to be the friend. You know, I think it's all that blurred.
Yeah,
they trying to be cool.
You saying,
they probably
hey,
making
bestie.
TikTok videos together. It's all blurred lines.
Yes.
It's very blurred.
You saying, hey, bestie, is crazy.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Like the daycare lady that had the boy calling her mama.
Christ.
All of it is inappropriate. Is it like you're a pedophile? I'm not saying that, but it's inappropriate.
It's
It's all
inappropriate.
inappropriate relationships. Yeah.
But you said that social media has blurred the lines.
Yeah.
Nobody could tell what's the difference.
What's
Yeah,
the
we're just
difference?
making
Bring the
content.
real adults back.
Girl, there
Because
are no
my
real
generation
adults.
is the new adults.
There are no
and
real.
I don't know what we don't know what we doing.
That topic, aside from like the single mama stuff, me talking about parenting, people want to just kill me every day of the week when I'm like, we have to be better parents. Like, we can't just be thinking everything is cute and fun and funny and not raising people to be adults, like, or making our little kids into adults. You know, like, that's a lot.
But I look.
Don't cancel me.
I got old school parents. They ain't play, so.
The old school parents have left the building, baby.
Oh, yeah.
We
The millennials
just-
are the new aunties,
and it's
uncles.
crazy out here.
And we had to wake up and clock in
wildin'
and
out.
be like, oh, it's on us?
Cause don't nobody.
We the parents.
Cause
No,
it was
stop
a
playing.
post. It was a post the other day.
Who
Like,
put this
damn,
up?
who
That.
having the cookouts? Like, we supposed to be
It's
doing
supposed
the
to be
cookouts.
us. It's supposed to be
It's
us.
supposed to be us. Who throwing the family reunions? It's supposed to be
us.
us.
That's why ain't shit happening.
Why we ain't doing shit with
The
our
new
family
adults are not
friends?
adulting.
Who sit
For
on the
sure.
porch with their homegirls anymore? Like,
Let's
don't.
talk and sit
Nobody
down.
gets hurt out here. No, we just making content.
Literally.
Yes. Everything.
Will y'all come back?
Yes.
Yes,
I
anytime you
appreciate
invite
y'all.
us.
Do y'all do interviews a lot?
Like
Say
this?
no. Yeah.
No.
Okay, I thought I was special. Thank y'all. I appreciate y'all for everything, and I definitely appreciate y'all for coming. They really came, y'all. They said they was gonna come.
Yeah.
Yeah, we appreciate that.
Yeah.
Love and light.
Thank y'all for tuning in to another episode. I will catch you next week.
Can I give out my social media,
Please,
please?
wait.
Hey, tap
Hold
in.
on, wait. Hold on.
Oh.
Before we go, let the people know where they can find you. You shared the websites to stream,
Yes.
but your personal Instagrams right here in this camera.
Hey y'all, DJ Mrs. at DJ Mrs. DJ MISSES. Everything you need is on that IG, baby, period. If you need my email to book me, booking djmrs@gmail.com, period.
Yeah, for sure. Hey, you can tap in with me on all things social at Dat Boy Inc. DATBOYINC. Can't wait to see you there.
I'll make sure that we tag all of their info down below. Thank y'all so much for tapping in. If you enjoyed this episode, make sure you subscribe to the channel, leave your girl a review, and share it with a friend. Catch you next week. Peace.
Girl, stop playing.
So if you made it this far, I just know you loved that episode. Well, what you did not know is that we recorded it right here in ATL at Elevate Studios. Yes, your girl has her own studio, y'all, and it's not just for me. I'm opening it up for you too. So if you have a podcast, if you are a vlogger, a YouTuber, or a content creator, and you are looking for a professional studio to record your content, or you want to hire me and my team to fully produce your content, make sure you check out the show notes below or log on to elevateagency.com.
America. We are endowed by our Creator with certain unalienable rights: life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. At Grand Canyon University, we believe in equal opportunity, and the American dream starts with purpose. To serve others in ways that promote human flourishing and create a ripple effect of transformation for generations to come. Find your purpose at Grand Canyon University. Private, Christian, affordable. Visit gcu.edu.